Are you filming? Is it turned on? All right. Cut. New scene. Okay. Flashback to the beginning. Welcome back. It's Johnny and I. Today, 1982 RS 50. You saw it last year in a video. We took it on a big trip. This is what I don't like. There's just this little bit of gap right here. And then there's this massive gap right here. So I got some new shocks to put on the rear end. Even though I have brand new shocks on it. These got 500 or 600 miles. I didn't like them. So I got some shocks from Rock Auto. And at Rock Auto, other air shocks we'll see. And then by popular demand, I got a fan down in Utah, and she thought it was so hip, the chainsaw, so I'm bringing it back. Last time it got a taste, today it's going to do a box. Let's see if it'll start. Now again, I showed people before. I'm not much of a I could try it. Let's see. I just like doing it this way. It's safer for me. Oh man, that's today's the day. Oh, that was it, huh? Oh, really? Way. Packaging came with it. Oh, she still runs good. Did I wreck the stuff inside? Oh no, there's extra. Oh yeah, see, that was supposed to be like that. This is what oh. We got one of those.
Magnet.
You gotta have one of those. Monroe. 79 through 93 Ford Mustang. Hey, that's the same as the Capri. Let me clean up my mess. We'll get some tools out and we'll get rolling. So this 1982 Mercury Capri, I bought it when it was 9 years old in the summer of 1991. I traded a Honda Civic 77 model, the little Civics, and I think $1,200 for this car. And I've kept it all these years. Come on in here and see the interior. It's at one point we put carpet in it. We put these seat covers on it because the seat was showing somewhere. The vinyl in here is coming apart. The plastic is Ford plastic. The other day when I got it out, you can see the Jimi Hendrix Experience was sticking out of the cassette player like that for all those years that it yellowed it. It doesn't really sound that good, but if you remember last year's video, we put a carburetor on it, I put tires on it. I think a few years before that, you and I, John, had put a whole bunch of front end parts under it. I've kind of been working on it the last 25 years. But she should run. Pump that twice. Put on the emergency brake. Put the clutch down. And come on in there. So it's tacked up, right? You see the tachometer? The tachometer? That kicks the high idle off, right? Let me pull it ahead, then we'll put those ramps under. So what I wanted to do, I got these donated to me, John.
Yeah.
Actually, a fan of the show helped me get these. I appreciate that. So we're gonna try them out. They're made out of lumber.
Really? I thought they were made out of wood.
Yeah. Well, it's because I had the other set under that Subaru for so long.
And then your other set under the 48 Ford.
Yeah. Well, it's like engine stands. And yeah, I put a rag over my license plate, so don't try to, what do they call it, troll me or something?
Who knows?
All right, stand back there. Dynamite. Now I know some of you guys are saying you're gonna lay down there in the grub, in the dirt. This is a creeper. It came with its own creeper, but there's this annoying tape in the way. How would I get their annoying tape removed? Let's see if I can do it like a man. It's been running already. Nope. See, what scares me is that's what scares me. Chainsaw safety. It doesn't want to hold still, John.
Weird, it's like it's got no weight in it or something.
It's fighting me back. Oh, look at how nice that was. That's way faster than a razor knife. Oh, got problems.
That's because you didn't completely cut it.
But look at this creeper I got now.
Well, you got to be very skinny to use that one.
Oh, I know. I'm working on my skinny, so get off my back. Looks like those ramps worked out all right. So let's talk about the car. So the reason it's up on the stand is obviously so I fit. But then on top of it, you got to get inside here and take these covers off. Now, astute individuals will notice I got a beautiful strut rod there. And I've got...
And not so beautiful.
Well, but I got this dent right here and this chipped paint to show for it. You see that?
Well, yeah, that's because it came off.
Because it's made in China.
Let's just buy another Chinese one. That one's doing good.
And Mary gets mad at me if I say, come on, China, do it right. But that's what happened. And then I got this, which you saw in one video last summer. Doop, 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 doop.
Oh, charge it, see if it works.
It's not connected to the interwebs. I don't think it can. And then the yoga mats I just use for the T-tops. I put one down and put the mats in, and then that's... I mean, yoga is good for your body and soul, no two ways about it. But old yoga mats, are they creepers?
I mean, they'd work.
I mean, just say you got to work on your car along the highway someday.
Oh, you gotta trust your big back door window.
Oh, look at that, John. I'm practically doing yoga right now. And I got two different styles. The soft one and the thin one.
And then a cardboard one.
All right, you're right, that's gonna fall. Scare us. This is a fuel pump I took on my trip. Never needed it yet, but someday. All right, come under here. So we can lay on our yoga mats. We can shin way or whatever down here.
Oh, what?
All right. So I'm not a bragger, but when I was saying I put money into this before. New bushings, new shocks, whatever this manufacturer is. KBY, KYB. A new seal in the thing. I've changed the oil. Put the friction modifier in. These came from the factory with the little snubs on them. And anyways, the thing kind of scoots and goots and whatever. The exhaust is old. It's all that oil up there, if you can see, was from when the valve cover leaked, but it doesn't leak. The car's not really that rusty. You know, I mean, there's a factory drain hole. Maybe that helped. It had some air shocks once upon a time. I'm putting them back on. This homemade hitch deal was put on in the 90s so I could tow a Kona ski boat with it. It worked pretty cool. You look badass, but that was then. Even has a skid plate. It must be ready for off-roading, John.
It looks like you tried it once.
Oh, yeah, I wonder where that came from. That's pretty fresh. Well, the shocks will take care of it because it was a butt dragger. Yeah. So let's get some tools and we'll get this apart. I even put new bolts in it last time. I mean, I was a professional last summer before YouTube days. Maybe it was the year before. Anyways, it got all new brake parts and stuff on it. We'll get back to you. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, so before we even take that apart, let's make sure we got good pieces here. Yeah, somebody wrote that. This is the Monroe number. Made in the USA. Well, at least the box was made in the USA. What do we got in here? Should I open this with the chainsaw or just kind of not do the chainsaw bit no more?
I wouldn't do that with the parts in there. Now you can.
Oh, yeah? That's an old box. So Rock Auto, if anybody's familiar with them, they take parts like this that have been on a shelf somewhere in whatever place, Ohio, St. Louis, Kentucky, I don't know where this has been. And they got all their big internet sources. Yes, you save money, but then the shipping gets you, and then
if people have looked at these for years,
sometimes the parts are missing, and then sometimes this is now 35 years old, and you're not getting the parts. So you just got to use your. I didn't spend that much on these. I think that was, well, shoot, anybody can go look, but I mean it was probably 80 bucks or less. It's got all new rubber bushings and stuff in here, so we have all the pieces and hardware. The last set you saw I had to get my own hardware for. And then there's this. Hey, there's the instructions. Just put them in. They know a man is going to open this, and he's like, I ain't going to read those, but I'm going to read them. I can't read that. Whatever language that is. French. It's special instruction.
Well, how about you read the bottom one?
All right. Oh, it says Canada, so it must be French. So we don't need this much. When installing air adjustable shock absorbers in the vehicle, disregard step 3.
What's step 3?
It doesn't even have a... What?
Let me see this.
Oh, there's more instructions. Disregard step 3. Just skip it. You won't need it. Stupid. These are the real instructions. That was the... Oh, we screwed up. Put a disclaimer in there. What else does it say?
It is important that air adjustable shock absorbers are installed with the air fittings and plastic connecting lines. Oh, dyslexia. Pointed towards outside of the vehicle to prevent plastic air lines from interfering with exhaust system.
What?
Proceed with remainder of installation outline on general
Oh,
instructions.
don't let the airline melt?
Yeah, but ignore step 3.
Oh, there's correct, incorrect. See, that is incorrect, John. You see how it's pinched and screwed up? I have done these before.
You see how that's correct and how that's incorrect? Yeah.
From leveling valve. All right. This is not my language. Okay, we'll get it turned around.
That one says air pressure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, up here it's in all the languages. I think that's Spanish, and I think that's French. I recognize this one, so let's say it's English. You know, you got...
Just read it upside down now.
Oh, here's some...
I'm sure you'll get it.
Curious George does air shocks on a 42-year-old, 43-year-old car. All right, let's get some tools out. Get the old ones off. Now that I'm satisfied that these are kind of like they say they're supposed to be. The thing I also hate about Rock Auto, and this is what gets me on it, is it's return. You can return. The time you return and spend money in the shipping, you're like, I should have just went to the store and got it, but I did this. I do like, because I can order it online at work during the week and then come home on the weekend or the next week and have them ready to go. So enough of the rambling. Let's get gambling. So we just got some tools. We discovered that this was 16 millimeters. One way to do it is you just keep getting your wrenches till you find the right one, because we are estimating. But when we went in the shop, our eyes were all buggy from being outside in the sun. So we're gonna, this looks different on that, and I'm hoping that this part comes out and can go in the next one. But believe it or not, I actually still have the old original shocks that came off of this, because they weren't bad. I just thought they weren't good. And now I'm, why does it take 3 times to get something right on a car? Oh, yeah, working good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, they're looking up.
What makes you say that? The fact the nuts on the ground
See,
now?
those are brand new and they're working. I just don't think they got enough oomph.
Maybe it's the springs.
Well, this is made for tough, so you got to remember that. I'll keep that bolt. It's brand new. Here. You can do your half. I'll switch the camera around to you.
Oh, I'll smash my fingers now.
This is that time you're supposed to spend with your children, John. Teaching you how to change a shock that's brand new on a car that shouldn't have to be messed with once you're done with it. You can do it, little guy. All for a look. You know, wheels, tires, stance. It's what we're at here. We don't got a good stance. Some people argue the rims, but they're like the 80s, dude, so I'm leaving them. And the tires, they just come and go, you know. You need some help? I found putting it, just hit the button, it might loosen enough. Are you stripping that out?
No, it was rotating.
Okay, so then it does need the backup wrench. Let me get the camera set, because that's most important. The guy in the chair, you got to make it convenient for them. Go ahead. Oh, there you go. Pull that bolt right out of there. Okay, now it's all up top. It's all easy gravy work. So easy a caveman could do it, as long as he's got a yoga mat. Well, this is nice. Better than a creeper. Don't roll around.
A yoga mat in a car.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, nice trailer hitch. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, check out that plug-in.
Nice dual exhaust.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Pioneer, man. When was the last time you seen a Pioneer speaker? I've had this car forever, John, and these have never stayed on.
Use super glue. We have the technology.
Stuff rolls around in there. You're holding that at the same time.
Yes, I'm holding it.
I'm afraid it's going to guillotine me.
Oh, that'd be a great internet movie.
And when you deal with old plastic, you got to be gentle.
So I'll put the chainsaw away for that one.
Yeah. Oh, there's the... What size is that up there? There's two of them.
I bet you they're 14s.
You think that... Well, maybe there's that 16 wrench.
Probably,
Did you get the tools with you?
No, of course I didn't.
Ah, come on, you're killing me.
Have I ever gotten the tools?
You don't clean your room. You don't... You know, you got more flaws than most guys.
What? No.
So I got this 5/8 socket. And John was just now asking me, where's your deep socket? And I remember a video where I threw that away. If anybody can remember what video that was, tell me why I threw it away. This isn't it anyways. It's... Oh, I have a 9/16. I'll be right back. But I can't find my 5/8. I'm so confident that I even brought the impact gun with me. John's trying to hold this up with one hand and film with the other, so if he's a little jiggly wiggly, that explains why. That, and we're unprofessionals too.
What?
You too could be a YouTube star. All you need is a little ambition.
And a lot of the wrong tools.
Well, I'm gonna imagine that that's turning down there now.
What? No, there's no way. Couldn't possibly do that.
So there's a little flat. I don't know if you can see right there. You're supposed to put a bite on that, and then you turn it with a wrench. And this is where vice grips.
Are you sure those will work?
No, I have no idea. John, haven't you figured it out as an adult? Everything you do in life is a guess. I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's how that works.
And then for some reason, when it doesn't work, you get mad at yourself like you were supposed to know better. You don't know nothing as an adult.
Well, how many times have you done this?
Oh, I've changed them once. Last summer, I believe it was.
I thought it was 2 summers ago.
Was it 2 summers ago? I've been dealing with this for 2 years.
You've been dealing with this for longer. Since you bought the car.
Well, the air shocks were good on it, but they leaked so bad. I thought, I'll just get me a pair of standard ones.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
It didn't. That's what I'm...
Yeah, no, it sounds like you're wiggling it around.
All right, I tell you what. You go underneath.
My arms now.
Let me put you underneath so you can watch the rodeo. All right. I don't know if we'll use any of this video. Who knows? This boring video. Airline. What's in here?
Hardware.
Missed an opportunity with the chainsaw, John.
Yeah, you could have cut up your parts and ruined your chainsaw.
Those are heavy-duty washers. It gets one nut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's so your nut can come off. Wait, why is there 2 wash? Oh. Asking a dumb question.
You get a dumb answer.
Well, no, I thought about it. This would go down there, and then you get a bushing, and then the car, and then, you know.
What?
Yeah.
This one feels like a winner. Like a piece I need right there.
What? No.
If I remember right, this was what was in there but it didn't fit this because it was like that, and so it was like this, and so now.
So you're telling me you got the same shocks?
Well, no, I'm telling you, is
for
this
the from the old
this Excel G KYB gas shock absorber from where's it made?
From
do not open, do not heat. Wherever, made in Thailand. It says right there, Thailand, TH land, made in Thailand. You see, they work, but they just kind of, the car just sat low like it was on its bump stops. I didn't like it. So now, this is going to solve all my worldly problems.
You sure about that?
God, that's some heavy duty stuff. Have you seen that?
Yeah, that's why the box says made in America.
Oh, all right. This is a win so far for Rock Auto and keeping old stuff on the shelf. Old cars, old shelf stuff. I love it. Made in America. The stuff is the same hardware. Look at that. Precision. Oh, come on, United States. Let's get it together. Even the box is quality. All right, now hopefully the plastic bits are still good after all these. Oh, you know why they're still good, John? Booyah. Right there. It's made in the USA.
The USA?
The USA? Okay, let's put that in here. Now, do we get smart and try to like put the air thing on before we put this in?
No. Let's do it afterwards so we can struggle, so we can have a longer video.
I don't want a longer video. I want air shocks that make me look cool. 1970s.
It's not the 70s.
Maybe I should grow a mullet. It would be a skullet because I don't have any hair on my head, but it would be a mullet to everybody else. We determined that this one faces into the center of the car, so I could put a little of this Perber blaster on there.
Peanut butter blaster.
Is that? Oh, don't even. You use oil, John. You don't even need a press. I'm impressed with the press. Okay, so then I need, those parts are under there.
Quality.
So then this one will go like that. That one will go like that. Oh, plenty of room. And then this one will go up on top like that.
With the
like
car
that,
sandwiched in between.
and like that. Man, that's built Ford tough right there, bud.
No, that's built Monroe tough.
Monroe tough? Well, that's practically Ford tough. So we'll put this stuff right here.
So we can lose it.
Now, do we have a wrench for the nut we got down here, or is that another set of tools?
Oh, that's probably a standard.
Yeah. Check out my key selection for this car. You got your Northwest Sasquatch, you got a daisy flower because, well, I have kids, and you got these goofy Ford family of fine cars. Remember, when was the last time you seen that on a car?
Just now.
And then look at that little stumpy little weird key. And then, of course, this is the era, John, where this is a replacement. That's the original. No, I guess not. It's a Curtis. Anyways, this is for the door and the trunk. This is for the ignition.
And now people can copy your keys on the internet.
I guess if you lose them, it costs you twice as much to get them made. People can't copy them on the internet like that.
You'd be surprised.
I would be surprised. I would be impressed, actually.
So you're not gonna go get a wrench for that?
No, I've got a teenage boy that can do that.
Yes. And then
You know
we'll just
anybody-
stop.
You know anybody like that? Hey,
No.
up top, put on the rubber washer and the nut for this. So
I thought I'd do it all backwards.
No, I gotta do that part first.
All right. Well, that's on there a couple threads at least. Well, I don't have a wrench up here.
I get it.
Yeah, come on, teenage boy.
I'm the mechanic in this picture. You're the cameraman. Let me just jump right up there, as Mary would say. Old man jump. Oh, yeah. Is it this?
Again, I bet you it's a standard.
I bet you need to go under there and hold the damn shock.
All right. Well, here's the camera boy.
You know what? Let's skip to the end. Turn that thing off. All right, Johnny's working on the bottom one. I just thought I'd show you the old-timey shocks I took off 2 summers ago to replace for these.
That are the exact same.
Because the rubber's all bad on it and stuff. They were old, you know, but those were on the car when I bought it in 1991. I used them forever, and guess what? It has the same hardware stuff. I mean, they were wore out, right? And then, anyways, this is the motivation behind changing it. Is this little rubber was what what was making it go clunk, 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 clunk back there. Well, you can see these ones. Ooh, these are made in China. Hey, these are made in China.
What are made in China?
These rubber pucks. Anyways, they're bigger than these rubber pucks. But, so hey, maybe it's good for another 35 or 40 years. Anyways, I think we'll probably just run all the lines, do the other part. We'll take it for a run and see what happens. Oh, there they are.
Under the Subaru? Oh, yeah.
We were just now looking for the instructions because we're at the point of where we're putting the air together, and John goes, what's the instructions say? I said, well, the wind blew it away when we were lollygagging. That's the Schrader valve. Yeah.
Okay. So
And then you got your O-rings. You want to get them all dirty on your table.
they count that as N.
And then so it'll be a T, which is T, and then it'll go one way, one way. Maybe we should take the old stuff off so we can just copy it.
And then you just put the hose in there.
Yeah, I know, and that's what the O-rings go on. This
O-ring,
cap
and then
goes
the
on.
cap, and then, yeah,
What are
so-
these two for, though? What are these two for?
I don't know. They haven't explained that yet.
And why are the? Oh, that's the cap for that. You always want to work with a knife open with you, right, like that. I mean, if you're gonna open the box with a chainsaw, you know.
You gotta have a knife near your arms. I mean, it probably talks about it, but I
Maybe
don't
we
have
should
any
actually
pictures.
read it.
I-
Oh, you don't have any pictures? What is that? What is that right there?
Does that show this?
That's the only picture you need, bud.
It doesn't show this.
Yeah, well, that's China. Where is this made? In July 2013. See, that's not even that old.
By Tenneco.
All right, hey, use the paperweight. All right, let's take the stuff off the bottom.
Say cheese.
The sun's bright when you look up into it. So I was showing John a trick, and I thought, well, the internet needs to know my tricks too. This hose goes up over the gas tank. You see, they got it like this. And I thought, well, if I yank that out of there, it'll be a bugger to get back on. So you work the other end there, John. And then I can have this end. No, this is your end. This is your end. I got this end. Man, work with me, man. Hold on to that.
We're currently working with you.
So then what you want to do is put a little tape on the old one, and you want to butt this one to it.
And then tape your fingers
Oh,
together.
you want to make sure there's a lot of dust on your hands and dirt and grime.
And oil.
Oil, grease, mud, dust. This side's not rusted out either. It's the paint's missing. I had this car painted one time in 1995. Somebody had run a stoplight and bashed into the front, and they got a new fender on it, and they repainted the whole car. It looked really good. And then all of a sudden it just didn't after 30 years.
Oh, weird. I guess you have to get it painted once every 30 years.
Yeah,
then.
I guess that's the minimum investment. All right, slide this through. Oh, it's stuck, of course.
Of course.
Ah, it really is stuck.
Will it come back?
Yeah, but it won't go forward.
We'll keep wiggling it back and forth.
You just keep sawing through the plastic.
Yeah.
You're shining that into a tire. You're not even looking at the camera. You're like one of the worst.
Yeah, that's why I don't do the camera often.
So are we better mechanics or cameramen?
Who knows?
It worked.
You see, I told you, you just gotta keep sawing until it goes
Oh,
through.
thank goodness that Chinese vinyl tape worked. This is my muffler, and that's my rear brake line. What?
They're both there.
That is like, I can't even put my finger between there. Come on, exhaust guy. I mean, I know it's worked for 30 years, but, you know.
Well, apparently you haven't driven the car far enough for it to be a problem.
Oh, I don't know. When the brakes quit working, we'll know the problem.
When they get locked on.
Okay, so now, I don't know if you can even see in there. You take this off. So maybe that white plug.
You jam it in somewhere, I don't know.
I think that's just a shipping plug, and they sent extra ones, see?
Huh, probably.
So you got to take this hose, and I like using these factory ends here.
1 second, let me slide this back in there.
I like using these factory ends because they're cut better. And you gotta take a razor knife. Don't use scissors or nothing on these, John. You gotta use a razor knife and make a real straight cut.
Use scissors, pinch it, make it look stupid. Got it.
Oh, look at that. It even came with an extra O-ring, which I could put on there right now. Now let me show you the other part of doing this. Okay. Now because we made this such a tight bend, which eludes me as to why that's the way it had to be assembled. Let me get rid of that.
No, it was either that way or into the
But
tire.
then when the tire blew out someday. So we put this in. How far did that go in? No, that's about all it did.
I can't tell.
And then you want to push, there it goes. And you want the O-ring to be right inside there like that. And then you can take this cap. Oh, these stands are perfect for being just a little too high.
Well, you have a chainsaw. You can make them shorter.
Whoa, it's only for opening boxes.
Oh, yeah, that's your box chainsaw? Well, what happened to your wood chainsaw?
Well, I'm not using it anymore. I'm an environmentalist now. I mean, I do composites of the tree, not the whole tree. Anyways, these should be finger tight. You don't need channy locks on them. And that should be that. Now, I've run this originally way. Okay.
The way it's worked for 30 years.
See, there's just a little bit of movement there. So when I go on jumping the railroad tracks or my local river, when I try to do Evel Knievel the Grand Canyon. Oh wait, that wasn't the Grand Canyon, that was Twin Falls, Idaho. He never tried the Grand Canyon. I think his son did or something, jumped one area of it.
Oh, my knees are not fun.
Should I get smart and drill a hole in the car and put it up inside, or just leave it under where it was?
I say leave it under where it was, because you're going to end up hating air shocks and then try to put some small Chinese ones back on.
And you don't want to like drilling holes in your car anyways.
Yeah.
So now I got this in. Whoa, guillotine.
Nah, just self-closing. You know,
I was just about ready to put my hand there and stand up, and this is like we should start calling this thing Christine. Yeah.
oh, well then if you're going to
John
paint it
Carpenter's.
red.
Have you ever seen that movie, Christine?
Only
John
part of it.
Carpenter's. That's a good movie. I mean, you know, it's an evil car, but for as cars go.
Hey, the car couldn't fix itself, and for the one guy, it was a nice car.
Yeah. Even the other dude, his friend was driving that 69 or 70, I think it was a 70 Challenger or whatever, and that was just an old car in 1982 when they made that. Okay.
Yeah, but Christine was nice to the kid who tried fixing her up.
Duh, I'm nice to this, and that's why it didn't smash my hand. This car doesn't have a name, John.
Well, that's because Mary haven't named it yet.
Oh, Mary needs to name it.
Well, she's named everything else.
And so I kind of wanted to like run this other pipe with the factory in, and then just before I cut it, you know, then I could just like put it here and use my razor knife or something.
Yeah?
I feel like the video's getting too long again.
It's 7 minutes long.
No, the whole lay on your back in the sunshine, let your belly hang out video.
I don't think I've showed your belly yet.
Oh, there's still time. All right. And then it goes up through here and through that little spot, like.
And wrapped around the exhaust.
Yeah, that's just the benefit of going up through this way. Oh, that one had air in it. That literally was an air shock.
You pulled the vacuum when you pulled it down.
Alright, so now where'd the O-ring go? Let me get it to fall out in my face. Maybe it'll go right on there.
Or maybe there wasn't an O-ring in there.
No, there's no ring in there 'cause it fell out on my face earlier. Okay, is there not one in this one? Did I lose it already?
Boy, take your little thing here. Take your this
I got one of those.
and poke around in there.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. All right, so you LS guys, my sister has one of them LS's in a new truck. Well, it's new to us. I mean, it's like a 2020 or 18 or something. Anyways, she had that problem with the oil pressure sensor behind the intake manifold by the firewall. And we read online and we changed the sensor. And there's a little gizmo down inside. You got to fish around till you get out, part of the old one. I don't know all that about it. If you know, you can leave it in the comments. And I fished around and fished around and fished around like she said to do, because the internet said to do it. She's like, Darian, it's in there. And I said, well, I can't find nothing. I don't know anything. I don't know what frustration was setting in because we're trying to lean over the hot engine and do it. And all of a sudden, that little piece came out. I said, you mean this? She says, yeah. So, ooh, rusty tailpipe rust. Anyway, she never came back to complain about the
problem.
Yeah, so it must have worked. It just had to do with the gauge. It wouldn't read or something. When the oil, something to do with the sensor. And I said, well, I never even drove that truck, I'm like, it's too new for me. My hands don't fit new things.
They barely fit old things.
Pretty soon they won't fit in nothing. I got her, John. As soon as you change the film, it went right in. Rolly came out.
Are you excited, Rolls? You excited? Come here, I want a pet.
You got no time for that. We figured out where we were, though.
Yeah.
When he found a water bottle. I think that's the one I'm drinking.
Yeah.
I'm done drinking that one.
He left it alone.
It's chewed up. Okay.
He hasn't chewed it yet.
Now
he's going back to it.
Now we're on to this part, John, the fun part.
1 second, I'm filming a dog mess with your water bottle.
Do you remember that zip tie I cut off of there?
Yeah.
Where did that go?
Over on the table. Here, you can take this.
Hold on, let me get my hat. I'm gonna get my head burned.
Well, you don't want to have a red head?
I went to a cancer thing the other day, a year ago, and she checked my head. She says, you're doing real good. You don't have any sort of things. And I said, yeah, that's because I wear my hat all the time. So this zip tie was a repair I did years ago. And they say white zip ties don't work. Look at that. It worked until I cut it. Come on. I mean, it's quality. All right. Let's, where to put the knife? I need a zip tie, because I think I'm going to zip tie the other one right back on it. It works so well.
Yeah?
Should we make a plate and like bolt it on and weld it on and
nah,
do a real
hokey it?
You want to do a hokey?
Yeah, hokey it.
All right, well I might hokey it then.
Ain't that right, Rolls? So what you doing there?
I'm gonna salvage, John. I'm upgrading. So
Yeah.
This was the original one that was under the car.
With old parts.
Well, no, I believe I'm advancing myself because it's going to remove 2 of these joints. Because right now it wants this.
That T.
And then I could just do this T and I can avoid having to have that. See, that's 2 joints go away. And it appears to be the same. Same hose, same rubber O-ring. And when I put it in here, it appears to be like, yeah, that's the same stuff.
Well, test this threads on that one.
I mean, how much change could there have been? These are almost the same vintage of stuff.
Yeah, 2013, not 2013.
So you wouldn't waste your time doing it?
Well, you could do it if you want. I'm just saying that these are not 2013, and the stuff that was in there, in that box with it, says 2013 on it.
So would you do it or not?
I don't care. It's your car.
What would the internet do?
Well, see, that's a question we'll find out after this video gets posted.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get smart and save 2 extra joints of leak.
Well, at least clean that so it looks new.
It's under the car, John. Spit shine, buddy. Rock and roll. Let's go.
See, look, now it's clean.
There, you happy?
Totally.
So let's.
You wanna leave these parts here?
I need 2 of these. And 2 of these. I'm gonna try it. Where's my knife?
Under the car.
You don't know?
Right there.
Alright, now, do I get smart and just cut this right dead center so I can shorten it as it fails next time? Or do I leave it like a little zip tie hula hoop? Or do I get it all?
You cut like 4 feet off of it, so it's short on both ends.
I think I'm gonna zip tie it to this wire harness thing.
Oh yeah, you do what you feel like.
I know, I will. Oop. Got too many parts. And then you shove that part up there, and then we'll keep this part going. Anybody ever have a car with air shocks on it? If you did, put it in the comments. Oh, let's talk about comments real quick. First of all, I don't get enough comments, and let me tell you why. I'm a small channel, and I don't have enough subscribers yet, so every comment counts. And what it does, more importantly, is that the AI then can nab onto those comments, and it shows that people are interacting with me, which is brilliant, because then the computer says, hey, these guys like watching the channel, maybe other people will like watching the channel. And when that happens, then I can get
money for cooler projects.
The money's part of it, but I get passed around, right? I'm a new kid on the block, and I need some friends. So some people have to invite me to their birthday parties so that I can get internet success through being the cool kid on the block. And if I'm not the cool kid on the block, fine. But I know you guys are watching this, and I appreciate your support. But at the end of the day, if I'm not getting comments and thumbs up, and you just watch the video, you could help me more. I don't want to seem like a beggar. I'm just letting you know what happens with the computers is that if there's interaction and so look at the problems I'm going through for this video. Anyways,
You're having a serious conversation.
I'm trying. But if I can get more subscribers, then I can get a bigger audience that way. Well, that takes time too. But the comments, that is a big deal. Comments, interaction, and again, thumbs up, thumbs down, any sort of interaction, your part, your half, you watch the video, just hit the thumbs up, And if you're not into the YouTube, you haven't signed up or whatever, I guess you got to open an account. Get somebody who's got, who's got a 20 or a teen in their name still, and they'll be able to help you on the internet if you're like me. And you got to let your kids do it. John, go fetch me those zip ties. Did I bring them with me?
No, of course you didn't.
All right, let's fetch zip ties, and then we'll put some air to it and see what happens. I think we're ready. Are you filming? Is it turned on? All right, cut, new scene. Okay, flashback to the beginning. That's Twilight Zone. Remember when I had 2 fingers and I didn't like it? It was down low. You remember when I had a fist there? Remember? Well, now it's less because we're putting the weight on. That didn't drop at all when we took those shocks off. I still have the same crappy 2 fingers. You watch there while I put air back here. We read the instructions, 20 pounds minimum.
We ignored third.
What was the third instruction? Number 3.
That's one.
Adjustable clearance, tighten all secure mounts. You don't have to tighten the mounts. Okay. Anyways, 20 to 90 pounds is its operating. Let's just see what it looks like. As long as I got 20 pounds in it, boom! Bob's your uncle. Everybody's a hero. We all go home. Pizza's all around for everyone.
Pizza.
You ate pizza today. I ate a salad. I'm working on myself, and I'm so mad about it. I went to the doctor. You guys don't care about that. It's just middle-aged guy problems. He says, well, actually, you gained a few pounds since last time. I'm like, oh, I was trying. Anyways, here we go.
Oh, well, look at that. The car's raising up.
Does it look about the same? Use your fist.
Well, there's about a fist. And there is, well, you need to go further up in the back.
Really? Because that's 70 pounds.
Oh, well, then you're probably good.
So we should get it down.
Visually, it looks all right.
Does it look all right? Tough it up. Oh, she's solider. Yeah, that's 70 pounds, dude. So I think we're going to take it for a drive and see what we think, and then we can adjust from there.
All right.
Plus, we need to check it. Oh, we should get a watch. Or we just come back tomorrow. If it's flat, then we know we have a leak.
All right.
You know what? Let me get a bottle.
Nah, let's just wait till tomorrow.
And get some soap and water. Okay, here's a bottle.
Would you like me to pause this?
Nah, the people want to see this in real time.
Okay, get your stabby and stab it.
Where does my stabby at? I was using that knife.
I don't know.
All right, put it on pause. I'm going to use the chainsaw to... No, I'm not. It was in the mat. The camera was off 1 second and I found it.
What are we cutting off again?
Nothing. I'm trying. Rolly didn't do a good enough job. I'm trying to make a bubble checker. See, so you... And it should be bubbles. Can you shine in here? Where's the dang? Is it way up there? No, it's down.
No, it's in.
I gotta lay under there. I can't even reach it.
can't even see.
Hey, put air shocks on your car, get wider tires, they said. It'll be good, they said.
It looks cool, they say.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna spray this up here. Any bubbles?
I don't see any.
Do I put this on my yoga mat?
Go ahead. I'll laugh.
That side looks alright. Anything there?
No, I can't tell by all the water you're spraying everywhere. Nah, you're fine.
So, do I just skip the third one because that's a factory in too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't possibly leak 3 out of 4. Look at my Jeep tires!
Yeah, 3 out of 4 is fine.
Yeah. I got 1 Jeep tire that works good. And these 4 that are beautiful. Alright, let's take it for a ride. Let me move some stuff in the yard. And I don't know why we always make a table full of mess. Why is it every time I do a project it looks like this? I need a third table.
Yeah, maybe that one can have no holes in it.
Then I could start a third project. See, I got tables with projects. Oh, speaking of Subarus, this one, it turns out I probably sold it. A fellow watched the video, which, you know, it doesn't matter. And he says, he's a friend of mine. He said, hey, Darian, I got a Subaru project for you. Come on over here. So today we went and got this Subaru engine. This is a different engine. We paid money for this one. And I'm going to put it in a Forester car for him. Single cam. It's dark in here. It doesn't matter. The point is good things come from good things, and we're getting more and more good things, which Subaru engines may not be good, but it's going to be really good for him. He's a fellow that I've known for years, and he needs a little help. And frankly, you can't really afford what mechanics charge to change these. So I'm going to do it. We're going to use the money to put into that truck over there. Anyways, let's get going on this drive.
All right.
Well, I threw those away. Originally, I'd saved them because I thought I might need this hardware if I ever went back to a replacement shock, and I didn't, so they're gone. Don't need the box. Now, what do we do with these that got 600 miles on them? That's what I'm doing with them. Is a waste of $50. It happens. Move on. Right, John?
Left.
All right, we gotta get this one out. You guys want to see that one in the next video? Let's get it out for a drive. I feel bad it's sitting here all winter. Yeah, we'll do that. If this isn't out, we're gonna take it for a drive. This is not the end. All right, so I got the dirt out of my eye that John didn't tell me about. We're taking the car for a drive. I like it. It's more like what I remembered. The car seems to ride a little bit more level, and we're obviously settling the suspension. It could be a little bit tall, but we'll see what 70 pounds feel like. Like, comment, subscribe. That's really important. You know, tell your friends, all that, but that's how we grow this channel. It's how we can do more things. Right now, I've only been able to show you the cars I've already owned, and I feel like a mother dog with a bunch of puppies. Each week, I can give each little puppy a drink of milk in the way of money. This week, it was shocks for this car. If you recall, last year, I had tires, carburetors, all kinds of stuff for this thing, and I'm enjoying the car now. So we're going to take it up here, do a little bit of running, and then we're going to call it a video. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time.